Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? HTG Doug here, checking out another Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag video. We have moved on to Sequence 8 and Memory 1, Do Not Go Gently. This is a really awesome memory, mostly because of the story, which I will not spoiler. I will not spoil for you because that would just be mean. I mean, these are spoiler-free walkthroughs, and sometimes I give away little small details, but I will not give up what happens in this memory. So yeah, I'm sorry I can't really talk about that, but it's just too big to try to talk about it without showing the cutscene, so not gonna do it. But this is a pretty straightforward mission until we get to the end when it gets really awesome. But we'll get there when we get there. So at first, we're gonna tail this stranger who looks kind of sketchy, and one of the optional objectives is to just kill 4 guards. Don't have to kill him from stalking zones. Don't have to, nothing. Just kill them. So there is one. He's basically given to you. They're like, oh, here you go. I tried to get that second one that's behind us, but because they move up too fast, I couldn't really get to him. But there are plenty more opportunities, so don't worry about that. Alright, so after we listen to that conversation for a little bit, we're going to walk up the stairs. And there's really no good path to take, that because, you know, like, I basically just followed the stairs and that was fine. So once they turn, you can walk right up. And there's a guy standing just to the right that we can take out without a problem here. Alright, so that is number 2 out of 4. Alright, and once they get up a little further, you can go into the stalking zone. And there's number 3. So now that I'm looking at this, I could have probably went around the left, and it would have been a lot safer, and I could have killed him from the stalking zone, but I just stood in front of this fountain, stabbed him real quick, and that was the 4th one. So my suggestion is to go around the left behind that wall and kill him from the stalking zone, but if you want to be brave like I am, you can do it my way too. So that takes care of that optional objective. The next one will come in the next segment, so we're not going to worry about that for now. But once we head up top here, that is going to do it for the first part. So, yeah. There is a short little cutscene here that we'll have to watch, but other than that, you go right into the next part. Okay, so after the cutscene, it was a very short cutscene. I probably could have left it in, but just for consistency purposes, I didn't. But there's going to be a very straightforward path to take. It'll lead you exactly where you're supposed to go, so don't worry too much about that. And we're basically going to have to get back to the ship within 40 seconds, or within a minute. And as you see, I do it very quickly, so don't worry about that too much. But once we get to the ship, you'll see Blackbeard is to my left and Adewale is to my right. And we're going to have to incapacitate the man of war, which I was like, okay. That's a big ship, and yeah, I'm not sure if my ship can do that, but we did, so it's okay. But the optional objective is to incapacitate it using the heavy shot. So make sure when it gets down to low health, you get close to it and you just unload with the heavy shot, because you don't want to have to do this again. It's just not worth the time. But the reason why is if most of you will have started this, or when you tried to start it, it says you should upgrade your ship before doing this. Well, this is why, because you're fighting a man of war, which is actually easier than I thought it would be. But then again, I did actually play kind of halfway decently in terms of defensively and, you know, stuff like that. So I was kind of proud of myself. But so I am getting a little better, but we'll see how long it lasts. I don't expect it to last very long, but I'll take it while I can. So as you can see, I'm kind of close now. Like, I'm afraid to really get to hit him any more than that. So I'm just going to get just right up alongside of him, and I'm just going to unload on him. So, alright. Come on. There we go. I get a half decent shot, and I incapacitate it with a heavy shot. So, very easy optional objective. Just have to make sure you don't, you know, don't go a little crazy with it and try to, you know, take a shot too late or too early. But once you do that, you'll have to board the man of war and plunder it, which is pretty crazy. It's one of the hardest plunderings I have had to do so far in this game. So, yeah, you're gonna have to use a little bit of skill here. So, Alright, so once you get close enough, you can swing over and we can start taking out some guys. Alright, so again, of course, I cannot counter to save my life, literally, in this game. So, yeah, we're going to have to deal with that. But one of the objectives in this is to destroy 3 powder reserves, so you're going to see me just randomly pull out my pistol every once in a while. And I figured, wow, ooh, and I get just nailed there. That's awful. But luckily, we take him out, and we're going to move on. So I did save that dude. I was kind of proud of myself. And I just, like, shot that dude point blank. And then I can't counter to save my life. I don't know what it is about the counter in this game, but it just does not work for me. I can't explain it. So, yeah, I don't really know what happened there. They both just kind of fell down. Looks like I bounced one off the other. So that was kind of funny. But alright, sorry, I lost myself there for a second. I was trying to figure out which character I was, and I could not find me to save my life there. But yeah, so there's the 20. And it triggers a cutscene. Like I said, I will not say what happens, but we have to get back to the Jackdaw within a certain time limit, which is kind of ridiculous because the ship's like right next to you. So you shouldn't have any problem completing that. But you do have to get to the wheel. Hey, what's up, HTG Brian? But you have to get to the wheel, which just takes a little longer, especially when you're climbing up random things and it won't get you off of them. But once you get to the wheel, you basically just have to escape the zone and become anonymous, as it said. And me, just to kind of be annoying, I just decided to sink the Man of War. So I think I do, but and I see, this is where I lost my driving capabilities again. All I have to do is literally just drive straight out of the red zone, and I'm just like, I'm still shooting some heavy shots off. I'm running into ships. I don't know what I was doing, but you basically just want to get out of there, and I'm just running into everything you possibly can here. So, yeah, just get out. Just go. There's no reason to stay. You're not gonna plunder any of them. It's not even worth it to try. So just go. Don't stay. Nothing. But once you escape the zone, that's pretty much it. You'll get a small little, like, half a cutscene that shows you just like sailing away a little further. But that's gonna do it. So we completed both optional objectives. We killed 4 guards while tailing the stranger, and we disabled or incapacitated the Man of War with the heavy shots. So very simple optional objectives in this one. This was a halfway decent mission, but like I said, the story is what really got to me. So if you haven't played it yet, make sure you go and do so. Comes out for PS4 on the 15th and Xbox One on the 22nd. So it's coming soon, people. It's coming quicker than you think it will. But as always, be sure you check us out on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and like and subscribe to us on YouTube. And I will see you guys very, very soon.